nothing beats a good sea day, and I'm going to share my top 7 tips for having the best sea day ever. Tip number 1 starts on the pool deck. The pools and the pool deck are just awesome, but timing is everything here. The main pools on deck 15 get pretty packed by 10 a.m. I would say if you want a chair or a group of chairs, you need to arrive by 9 a.m. Now, if you've got kids with you, they have a phenomenal area for kids. They have the kids, like small children play area here that just looks so much fun. It's just shallow water with little slides and things. And then they actually have a separate pool for kids. And then you can see all the water slides. Now, if you're looking for a quieter adults-only option, Spice H2O on deck 16, all the way in the aft of the ship, is adults only during the day. It's really nice. Got a couple of hot tubs. There's no pool, but there's like a little grotto feature and a bar, and it is a lot less crazy than the main pool area. Now, if you like this area, stick around for tip number 4. I'm going to show you the most peaceful spot on the entire ship. Number 2 is the ropes course. The ropes course is open. I would highly recommend hitting that as soon as it opens on a sea day, because as the day goes on, not only will the lines get longer, but if the winds are too high, they will shut it down. So you always run the risk of it getting closed. So I would just go ahead and jump on as soon as it opens. And you're just way up there doing all these obstacles. That is without a doubt the scariest one. That is called walking the plank. It actually extends out over the side of the ship, so you're 17 decks above sea level on that little 6-inch plank. Now, I just want to say, if you have any questions at all, drop those in the comments. I respond to everything. And if you're finding value in this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Definitely one of my favorite sea day activities, the water slides. I did the orange one and the purple one, and I'm telling you, that orange one really whips you. It is fast. So highly recommend catching it early when it opens or later in the afternoon before closing, because in the midday, those lines can get really long. I will say one pro tip, parents, if you're going with your kids on the water slides, you cannot have anything on you at all, not even a wedding ring. And so I did the whole weight up the stairs with my daughter and got busted at the top and had to do the walk of shame all the way back down because I still had my wedding ring on, and they just don't allow anything. Number 4, and this is one of my personal favorites, is the Waterfront on deck 8. I think this is really what separates the Breakaway class ships for me. It's a 1/4-mile outdoor promenade with ocean views on both sides. It is typically very empty, which is one thing I really like about it. And it's just a great place to hang out with a book. You can see there are tons of just comfy spots. Real wide variety of different deck chairs and things like that. And then you can see a lot of the specialty restaurants also have their outdoor seating on the waterfront as well, and that's a real treat. Number 5, try a specialty restaurant on your sea day. Now, these do carry a cover charge, but nearly everyone has at least one specialty dinner included with their More at Sea package. To me, a sea day is the perfect time to use your specialty dining. You're not coming back from an excursion exhausted, rushing to get ready, anything like that. You can really take your time, plan, eat on the early side if you're trying to make a show, something like that. And then what I discovered on my most recent cruise, Ocean Blue and Wasabi Sushi were both open from lunch from noon to 1:30 there on deck 8. So my recommendation, I would say Ocean Blue for seafood or Cagney's for steak. And both offer outdoor dining on the waterfront. And I would highly recommend one of those specialty restaurants, outdoor dining on the waterfront. It's just a beautiful way to watch the sunset and just really enjoy your early evening time. Number 6, afternoon tea in the Garden Cafe. This is a hidden gem most cruisers don't know about, because every day between 3 and 5, they have a bridge service between lunch and dinner in the Garden Cafe buffet. And one of the treats to this service is they have a tea time. Now, I'm not talking about the full Queen's service here. It is still the buffet, but I really enjoy it. They have a nice selection of tea, coffee. You can get your clotted cream, jam, scones. You can get a few little savory treats like quiche. And then they have the finger sandwiches. So to me, it's a fun thing to do. This isn't advertised heavily, so it's never crowded. You just grab a table by the window, enjoy the view, and a proper afternoon tea experience. I will say the scones with the clotted cream and jam are legitimately good. You can check your freestyle daily, but typically it's at 3 o'clock that they start the tea service. And number 7, lunch in the main dining room. Most people don't realize the main dining rooms are open for lunch. Now, this is typically taste and savor on the Getaway and other breakaway class ships, but occasionally the Manhattan room will open for lunch. So just check that to see exactly which main dining rooms are open. But they have a very nice menu. It varies between sandwiches and actual hot meals. And it's just a really nice option to kind of get you away from the craziness of the buffet or Oceans or something like that. You can just sit down and have a nice, relaxing lunch. And of course, all the main dining rooms are free. So check your freestyle daily to see exactly what the opening times are. Typically, it is noon to 1:30. So to put it all together, here is my proposed timeline for the perfect sea day. Morning, grab breakfast in the main dining room. They have great Eggs Benedict. The other option, if you're not super hungry, grab a coffee and head to the waterfront and just relax there. As I mentioned, grab your pool chairs by 9 and hit the ropes course and water slides as soon as they open. Lunch, main dining room. The other fun option, especially with the kids, is just to grab your buffet food and bring that out poolside. You can totally do that, and that's a nice way to avoid the crowds in the buffet, but then still keep your pool time going. Afternoon, if you want to slip away and relax at the waterfront, I really enjoy the waterfront in the afternoon. Tea time at the buffet, and then right before they close, the lines will go down significantly for the water slides and rope course. And then finally in the evening, grab that specialty restaurant dinner, maybe take a stroll after dinner on the waterfront. It's a really nice strolling spot, and then enjoy a show. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions at all, please drop those in the comments. And if you found value in this video, please hit that subscribe button.